What happened while we were away brought to you by Something is Changing. President Trump departed the G7 summit in Canada early last night, taking off for the White House and asking the National Security Council to convene in the Situation Room. Trump arrived at the White House early this morning. While at the G7, Trump had this to say about Iran.
They have to make a deal, and it's painful for both parties, but I'd say Iran is not winning this war. And they should talk, and they should talk immediately before it's too late.
Shortly after his departure, he posted on Truth Social a notice to the citizens of Iran's capital city, Tehran, to evacuate immediately. Aboard Air Force One, Trump indicated what he's looking for in the conflict.
An end, a real end, not a ceasefire, an end.
So something that will be permanent.
Yeah, or giving up entirely. That's okay, too.
Are you closer? Is that possible? Is that possible in the next 24 hours?
Certainly possible. Complete give up. That's possible, yeah.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu addressed those who believe the Trump administration should distance itself from supporting Israel in their effort against Iran.
It's Tel Aviv, tomorrow it's New York. I understand America first. I don't understand America dead. That's what these people want. They chant death to America. So we're doing something that is in the service of mankind, of humanity, and it's a battle of good against evil. America should and does stand with the good. That's what President Trump is doing, and I deeply appreciate his support.
Meanwhile, President Trump is souring on Tucker Carlson after the latter has been increasingly outspoken in his criticism of the Trump administration and their backing of Israel. Here's Trump back again at the G7 summit.
I don't know what Tucker Carlson is saying. Let him go get a television network and say it so that people listen.
After that, on Truth Social, Trump posted, quote, "Somebody please explain to kooky Tucker Carlson that, quote, Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon." One now former supporter of President Trump is comedian Dave Smith, who crashed out yesterday, even though America has not yet taken any steps towards kinetic involvement in the Israel-Iran war.
Donald Trump telling him to come back to the negotiating table now is a joke.
Yeah.
I mean, what a impotent leader to be sitting there talking about coming back to the negotiating table. It's like sitting after Pearl Harbor and telling FDR, now's the time to go negotiate with the Japanese.
Right.
Negotiations are over now. The time for negotiations was before this. And so, yeah, Donald Trump looks, and man, I supported him this last year. I apologize for doing so. It was a bad calculation. At the time, it seemed like the right one. But he should be impeached and removed for this one. I don't just speak for myself when I say there are a lot of us who simply will not go along with this. So it's just a devastating mistake. By the way, on top of that, he's also going to lose the deportation fight because of this.
Moving on, Immigration and Customs Enforcement has reversed course and will resume deportations in the agriculture and hospitality sectors. This comes after uproar over reports that Trump was exempting those industries from deportation raids for the time being. FBI Director Kash Patel on Monday evening turned over to Congress an intelligence report raising concerns that China had mass-produced fake U.S. driver's licenses to carry out a scheme to hijack the 2020 election with fake mail-in ballots for Joe Biden. The newly declassified intelligence reports from August of 2020 weren't corroborated or fully investigated and instead were recalled from intelligence agencies at about the time that then FBI Director Chris Wray testified there were no known plots of foreign interference ahead of the 2020 election. And finally, if you're showing up to felony court, you've probably already made some bad decisions in your life, but don't make it worse with your attire.
Good morning, sir. What made you think that was a good shirt to wear to court this morning? That's all you could find? That's all, the only shirt you had in your closet? World's best farter. That's great. No, it says, I can read it. I see what it says at the bottom. You're in felony court. You need to dress appropriately to felony court, and that's not appropriate. And if you have to call 20 to get that done, then call 20. Start this week. Don't wait till the week before court, because they are in court. These are just normal common sense things.
Yeah, don't show up to felony court with a world's best farter t-shirt. That's what happened while we were away.